Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Nate here. It is Thursday, November 3rd, so we'll kick off Thursday Thoughts today by talking about Mac OS 10.8. So of course, Apple has yet to announce this next generation operating system for the Mac, but Apple has already started working on it according to Mac Rumors. If you take a look at their traffic log for their website, they have received traffic originating from Apple on computers running the operating system 10.8. So of course we're still a long ways off from a release of this. Apple will probably announce it sometime in 2012 with a release to the public in 2013. Speaking of the Mac, Apple may be looking to discontinue their current line of Mac Pro computers. A lot of people are believing that we'll see a refresh of this computer sometime in 2012 when the latest processors become available for this computer. On the other hand, reports are now suggesting that Apple is on the verge of discontinuing this product. The reason for this is Apple simply does not make money off the Mac Pro anymore. Consumers are now heading for the iMac, the MacBook Pro, and the MacBook Air. In addition, if you take a look at what Apple has done this year, they made the Final Cut program less of a professional oriented program and made it more consumer oriented. So I can definitely see Apple doing this just because of what they've done in the past already to simplify things for consumers. This week, Apple missed their deadline in order to get the iTunes Match service out to the public. They were hoping to have that done by October, which of course now has passed. But Apple did push out iTunes 10.5.1 Beta 2 to developers, which is now bringing support for the Apple TV, which is really great to see. So hopefully Apple will be able to get this service out then to the public in the next couple of weeks. In addition, a lot of users are reporting battery life issues with iOS 5, a lot of them coming from iPhone 4S users. Apple this week pushed out iOS 5.0.1, which supposedly fixes these battery life issues. Additionally, a lot of iPhone 4S owners are having problems with audio, especially with echoing when they're making phone calls. According to developers, the 5.0.1 beta software has not addressed these problems as of yet. One temporary solution to solve the poor iOS 5 battery life is to turn off the time zone setting under location services. Personally, I've tried this out and I've definitely noticed some better battery life. So if you can't wait for the 5.0.1 update to be released, that's one temporary solution that I do think in fact works. In Steve Jobs' biography by Walter Isaacson, he hinted at an upcoming TV product. This week an artist mocked up what that TV might look like, and he's made some really beautiful images. He's integrated it with Siri voice assistant, iCloud, and it's got its own app store. I think these are definitely possible options for the upcoming Apple TV, which will hopefully be seen sometime in the next couple of years. Lastly, I wanted to talk about a report by DigiTimes this week, which states that Apple is going to redesign all of their products in 2012. I definitely think this is a true statement. We take a look at the iPhone 4S, a lot of people were hoping for a redesign, but Apple seems to have created a pattern of redesigning the iPhone every other year. So I definitely think we'll see a redesign in 2012 for the iPhone 5 or whatever they decide to call it. Additionally, for the iPad then, Apple may not redesign that, but they could possibly make it thinner and implement that Retina display. The only thing that's kind of standing in their way with that is manufacturers. They're definitely working with them to try and get it implemented, but the problem is to manufacture those such high-resolution displays in such mass quantities because the iPad is in such a big demand. Also, I think we're going to be seeing the A6 quad-core processors. On the Mac side then, I definitely think we'll see a redesigned iMac and possibly MacBook Pro and MacBook Air. Apple also may decide to discontinue the MacBook Pro in favor of the MacBook Air, or just kind of combine those two products together into one powerful, thin laptop. So thanks for taking the time to watch Thursday Thoughts today. I really appreciate it. Please leave a comment down below on any things I talked about today. Please like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.